So I've created 7 configurable extruders in Pilot. They all start with the letters GB. Here I'm going to hit Control O to open up the Select Form window. I'll type in estimates. Click OK to open up the estimates form. I'm going to remove filter. Now I'm going to create a new object in the collection. Clicking here, create a new quote. I'm going to call this configured quote. Config quote. Customer, I'm going to use 50289. And the customer type, application type will be film. Save that. And then add to the lines. Go into the estimate lines form via the estimate lines button here. And then the configurable extruders that I have all begin with the letters GB. So I'll do a GB star, use the drop down, and I'm going to do a 225. You see there's a number of them in here. Some have this suffix added onto it. Those are ones that I made in testing, and we'll see how that happens here. So I'm going to select a 225. You'll see it has a base price of $60,800. I'm going to get a quantity of 1. Now I'm going to go over here to the features. So there's 2 windows here. The top window is the features. The bottom window are options. Feature you might think of if you were buying a bicycle online as being the paint color. And then the options might be yellow, black, red. Here I've got L/D, the barrel material of construction, the gearbox, the feed type, and the horsepower associated with the drive. So for L/D, I'm going to come down here and pick an option. I'll say maybe 60 to 1. And you'll see it will add these values, so you'll have a parametric price at the end. Barrel material of construction is a 108. Gearbox reducer, we'll do the double, and we'll do a light groove feed, and then the drive, we'll select a 200 horsepower drive. Here I've got my price. I'm going to save. Alright, so now it's saved that in there. Now I need to create the item. So this item with that feature string is created. So you put its suffix on here. So now I need to save this again. I'm going to go back to my estimate. Now I'm going to convert the estimate into a customer order. We'll just imagine that we got our down payment. So I'm going to copy that estimate here. Using the process button. There it is. So there's our order. Now I'm going to go to the order. Click, right click, details. So now here's the customer order. I'm actually in customer order lines. And you can see the feature string here. Now if I want to see what that actually is, I'm going to click on details now. Right click there, details. This brings me up to the configured item. This is what would be passed along to engineering. And I'm going to go here to the BOM view. And you'll notice as I open the tree up, you can actually see how this was configured. I'm going to go back to the estimate here. And let's see what the estimate response form looks like. Make sure you have the print planning item materials checked. So there you can see it's actually added in the items as I had them. want to see the pro forma invoice. Again, just make sure you have this clicked. Oh, before I do that, copy this quote number so I don't try to create a pro forma invoice for every estimate in the system. It's pretty much the same. And if I go to the order, and I look at the order verification report, again, I want to make sure that I print planning item materials, preview, yes. And that's pretty much how the configurator works in Sightline.